Campaigning for first phase of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election in 38 assembly constituencies spread across 6 electoral districts ends at 4 p.m. Manipur reports 212 COVID recoveries, 37 new COVID cases and 1 death in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 3.41%. India logs 11,499 COVID-19 cases, over 23,000 recoveries and 255 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.52%. And Ukraine President Zelensky says Ukraine still in control of Kyiv. Russia's attack plane derailed. 198 Ukrainian civilians, including 3 children, killed so far. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin, and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly, and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Election campaigning for the first phase of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election ended at 4 p.m. today. 38 assembly constituencies of 6 electoral districts, namely Imphal East, Imphal West, Vishnupur, Farjol, Churachandpur and Kangpokpi, are going on poll in first phase of election scheduled on Monday, the 28th of February. 8 seats have been reserved for scheduled tribe and 1 seat for scheduled caste in the first phase of poll. 12,15,814 voters will decide the fate of 173 candidates, including 15 women candidates in the first phase. Number of female voters is 6,24,447 and the number of male voters is 5,77,930. Number of transgender people registered in the electoral list is 173 and number of service voter is 13,264. There will be a straight fight between BJP and Congress in 3 constituencies of Haingang, Nambold and Thanga in the first phase. As many as 8 candidates will be contesting in the Sekmai, Saikot and Saikul constituency each. It may be mentioned that Chief Minister Nongthong Bambirain, Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand, Speaker Yumnam Khemchand, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President Namirakpam Lokend and veteran politicians Okram Joy are some of the noted candidates contesting in the first phase of assembly poll. Second phase of election will be held for 22 assembly constituencies on March 5. Counting of the vote for both the phase will be conducted on the 10th of May. District Election Officer Vishnupur is undertaking measures to ensure smooth conduct of polls at 6 polling stations of Laima Pokpam and Laima Pokpam confirmed in Nambold constituency. Senior Citizens and Intellectual Association organized a press meet at Manipur Press Club in this regard today. Speaking to media, Association Assistant Publicity Secretary L. Dilip Kumar says the measures were taken after Laima Pokpam and Laima Pokpam confirmed voters filed a complaint at Manipur Human Rights Commission over poll misconduct in the polling station for last 20 years. Accordingly, the commission has instructed District Election Office Vishnupur to facilitate security, webcasting and micro-observers at the polling stations for this election.
Lakadoriba election asida Laima Pokpam amadi Laima Pokpamgi khumphamgi polling taruk asida matam sangna vote thadaba phanglaktraba voting right ti phanglaga leiraga vote thadaba phanglaktraba voters singna pungning da ati betujungba amata leitana yamna free oina santi leina isa gi apamba candidate khanbiraga vote thadabiu haiba wafam sini.
Polling personnel on election duty in Churachandpur district, Singat, Thanlon, Tipaimug and Hangleb assembly constituencies have left for their respective designations. Polling personnel posted at the Tipaimug assembly constituencies and Hangleb assembly constituencies started heading for their designations since yesterday's, while the polling personnel for Churachandpur and Saikot assembly constituencies will be flagged off tomorrow, except for those assigned duty in the remote locations who have already left the dispersion point at Peach Ground, Tuibong this afternoon. Systematic Voters Education on Electoral Participation SVEEP for Chandal blog was held today at Jaffal Village Community Hall. Field Outreach Bureau Chandal organized a campaign as a part of Integrated Communication and Outreach Program ICOP under the aegis of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Resource persons elaborated on SVEEP and appealed to vote for the right candidates in a fair manner by following COVID-19 protocols, besides showing how to use EVM, VB, PAT machines. A quiz competition was also held as a part of the campaign. Proscribed progressive says the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly is a forced election furthering the imperialist politics of India and urges voters to select the none of the above or nota option during election. Press release issued by Assistant Publicity Secretary of the outfit T.S. Singh Chauba also pointed out that loophole of India's democratic election procedure are rising poll-related violence, crimes, vandalizations, blocking of rocks, etc., and termed the election as fraudulent election. People's campaigned for resurgent Manipur. PCRM distributed pamphlets to vendors and passerbys in the Quaramban Bazaar and surrounding areas of the Imphal city as a part of its public campaign on the meaning of election. Speaking on the sideline, the founder member of PCRM, Akoyumt Bimol, stressed that society will progress only when people care for one another. He underlined on the voting for deserving and selfless candidate to sustain peaceful coexistence among ethnic groups in Manipur. Taking part in the campaign, one Laimayum Sidesh appealed to youths to strive for bringing a good government in Manipur.
Public issue मैम खंगल लगा online द मणिपुर की अखंग अहि मैम कौरगा various issue मैम खने सिन last minute अखोई ngरang नहान दे चे चाइ रखपने ngरang न मोइरांग उम द कई द लोय श्योर सिन इम्फाल से द लोय सनसेना कोई चे चाइ बिने कोई vote से कमाइन थादनी थादब मतम न करी करम पैरामीटर करम वाखलोन मांगजिंग थारा युमफम मोइरगा vote से तौगनी हाइबगी pamphlet नि last minute reminder हाइ तारे
थाइने दगी लाकपदो को मणिपुर की इलेक्शन से इशू बेस से क्या तौदब इसा इसा की इंडिविजुअल को अदुमाइना लाकमनिना अखोई की youth na ayamba kino torba matam sidadi issue based product nang bako head state ki oiba mayam gi wholeness oiba ko mapung oiba manipur gi kai oigara issue based youth sing gi unemployment gi matang do oiba yai lambi sorok ki overall infrastructure gi matang do oiba sigumba da oina based tawrakan da overall development ama lak nabagi adugi pota ai kino tawjabana.
Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCILPS Kanglei Park has decided to appoint Chairman of Committee on Human Rights COHR Fulendro Konsamd as the new convener of JCILPS Kanglei Park, Manipur. The decision was made during a joint meeting of JCILPS Kanglei Park convened today. It may be mentioned that the convener's post has been lying vacant since the sudden demise of its former convener BK Murangcha. Fulendro will serve as the committee convener till the 1st of November of 2023. Proscribed Prepa clarified that the outfit has no connection whatsoever with the 5 persons arrested after a bombed attack at Wangotera in Vishnupur district on Republic Day. Prepag's statement says the arrested persons, namely Okram Manitomba from Wangu Mamang Sabald Nurathil Laikai, Sorokhaibam Gogoba from Pangantabi Makha Laikai, Sorokhaibam Arbin from Wangu Mamang Sabal, Thongam Singhajid and Irengbam Geet Chandra from Wangu Mamang Sabal Laikai are not cadres of the group and its wing Red Army. Farmers Experts Interaction Program on cultivation of rapeseed was held at the Poiropod in Andhro, Imphal East today. Old India Coordinated Research Project on rapeseed, Central Agricultural University Imphal organized the program. Speaking on the occasion, Director of Research and Instruction, Central Agricultural University Imphal, Dr. S. Basanta highlighted on the dilemma of local farmers post-harvest due to lack of proper irrigation canals. Dr. Basanta says cultivation of rapeseed is the most suitable option in such a condition since it does not require much water to grow. He added AICRP project on rapeseed and CAU focus on cultivation of rapeseed in the Poiropod. He also highlighted that cultivation of rapeseed and beekeeping can help in generating more income for local farmers. Dr. Basanta added CAU Imphal is striving for planting green vegetables in vacant paddy fields in the coming days. Experts of Old India Coordinated Research Project on rapeseed and CAU Imphal gave resourceful insights on income generation for farmers through cultivation of green leafy vegetables.
District is Homaganda. We full intensive extension and farm training Pidana, input Pidana, motivation Torganda, which you can Hangam Talmani, Mamdi, Hangam Jide, wishing out to Hingam, going Namdagi, Ayuki, Liglazi. I think no Muta, but Hingameko, Aquina Kariumba, community pond, Kangde, the Puki Tardi. Manipur Manipur Tampakilam Jilopuri La Manico, Koi Manipuje, Asangba, Rasangaganda, Koi Jinjak Pan Tangdaba, Koi Stelama, Wingam near
Manipur State Field Development Society MSFDS is inviting entries for the 14th Manipur State Film Award 2022 in Manipuri feature filmed, documentary filmed, short films and music video categories. Fits released between the 1st January 2020 to 31st December of 2021. Are eligible for the entry. Interested filmmakers may apply at www.msfds.org or www.msfds.net, latest by 15th of March of 2022. Manipur reported 37 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,082 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 3.41%. As per the latest report from Health Department and the COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,36,727. Active cases are 360. One COVID-19 related deaths was reported in the past 24 hours, rising the death toll to 2,109. On the positive note, 212 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,34,258. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.19%. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok chare, Haidiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazaar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 11,499 fresh COVID-19 cases, 23,598 recoveries and 255 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 1,21,881. Total recoveries are 4,22,70,482 and recovery rate stands at 98.52%. That toll reaches at 5,13,481. Over 177 crore 17 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected about 43 crore 39 lakh 7,000 people. About 59 lakh of 59,000 people have died and recoveries are above 36 crore 36 lakh 94,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 2 crore 66 lakh 93,000 in the world. Faculty Development Program on role of teachers in integrating skilled development in higher education through NEP 2020 will be held from March 12th to 14th at Lilong Hauribi College. Interested persons may download registration form at www.lilonghauribicollege.edu.in and contact 879-421-4196 or 879-4465-952 for further details. Ukrainian forces are trying to hold the Russians at bay on the outskirts of capital Kyiv. US has announced sanctions on the several Russian business entities and individuals, including President Putin and Foreign Ministers Lavrov. Indians in Ukraine are being brought back through Hungary's Budapest and Romania, and MEA officials are coordinating operations. Air India's first evacuation flight to Mumbai has taken off from Romania's capital's Bucharest today with 219 Indian nationals who have stranded in Ukraine. But 5 students from Manipur are still stranded in Ukraine. Russian troops pressed towards Ukraine's capitals on Saturday after a night of explosions and street fights sent Kyiv's residents seeking shelter on the ground. Ukraine president refused an American offer to evacuate, insisting he would stay, stating that the fight is here. It was not immediately clear how far the Russian troops have advanced. Ukraine officials reported some success in the fending off assaults, but fighting persisted near the capital. City mayor has extended curfew from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. The conflict has already driven hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians from their homes. UN officials said more than 120,000 Ukrainians have left the country for Poland, Moldova, and other neighboring nations. Meanwhile, Ukraine's health minister said Saturday that 198 civilians, including 3 children, have been killed so far by Russian forces attacking the pro-Western country.
The Indian Embassy in Ukraine and the Indian Embassy in Romania have helped us to come to evacuate us from the current situation and to move us back to our homeland India safely. The moment we have arrived in Bucharest, the Indian Embassy of Romania is with us from that point till now, and they are taking care of everything that we don't face any difficulty in this whole traveling, and we are very grateful to each and every one who is a part of this evacuation. And we are glad that we are safe, and our parents are relieved that we are coming back home.
अखोई मणिपुर मचा अगिन खंगबदि 15 नेबा लेबसे अदो होजि अखोई थोलाइजिना मी मंगा नेबा हानदि मी अनि मा थोखरे अदो ngasi मी अमा लाकनि हेना पाउदि ताय अदो क्या लाक्तैनो खंगदे अखोइनि इसाना पथोकगदबनि हाय अदो अखोई होजि पैसा अमता यावदबनिना लेंगाकनसु खितंग येंजथानिगे एटीएम गुम्बा कैगुम्बासु मेशिन जु याद्रबनिना अदुगा लैहरिबा मिसिंजिसु मोय लौथोकपिनबा हाइजनिगे अखोइना होजि रोमानिया रोमदा चटपने होजि तौरिसे अदु रोमानिया रोमदा चटलकान्द यौरकान्द रोमानिया से चंगहलकदरा चंगहलोइदरसु खंगदे एमबीसीदबुदि पाउ पिनबा हाइग्रे अदो अखोइ होजि आदा यौरकान्द 3 किलोमीटर्स मुक बॉर्डर यौनबा चंगजनदैनि हाय बस से खामा मतुंदा बस 1000 बेयादबगी.
Now the news from the world of sports. Olympic silver medalist Mirabai Chanu has bagged a gold medal in the ongoing weightlifting international tournament in Singapore. With this, Mirabai has secured a berth to represent India in 2022 Commonwealth Games. Mirabai Chanu lifted a total of 191 kilograms in the 55 kilograms women category of the tournament's final match. Manipur Cricket Association has distributed sports kits to Manipur cricket team participating in the upcoming Under-16 Boys Vijaya Merchant Cricket Tournament at Hainopok Cricket Ground yesterday. Manipur team comprises of 20 players, 2 coaches, namely N. Lokeshwar and P.H. Rohindro, 1 manager I. Ibobi, 2 physiotherapists Pinky Maibam and S.S. Babananda, and trainer T. Vikensan. It may be mentioned that the cricket tournament, to be held under the aegis of Board of Control for Cricket in India, was first scheduled to take place at Agartala in the Tripura on the January 9th, but was suspended due to COVID situation. Sport journalists, both from print and electronic media, and association officials attended the event. Little Safford School at the Chinkhao village in Noni district is holding a football coaching camp successfully since February 19th. The school has strength of 300 students from KG till class 9. Speaking on the sideline, school board member secretaries Kadichunglu said 40 boys and 19 girls are being trained by 5 coaches.
Chahi ani pandemic lakpadagi angang singse school kaba phanghodre aduna school kaba hodringai da football game asi angang singidama khallaga not just education da nataba extra curricular activities aduga if we talk about our state Manipur miyam loinamak sportsmanship spirit leibdo adu ubadigi angang sing asigi career da line da pursue taningba angang miyamsu interest level ubigi akoi Little Safford School gi management team na 13-day football camp se hoji cha tharaga le aduga
Old Manipur Football Association informed all participating teams of 2nd AMFA Cup to submit their teamed names within March 5. Press release from the AMFA says an executive meeting of AMFA has decided that teams playing for Super Division and First Division League under various local district football associations can take part in the upcoming cup. A match of the Indian Super League 2021-22 between Kerala Blaster and Chennai Football Club is underway at Tilak Maidan since 7:30 p.m. Another league match between Goa and Mumbai City will begin at 9:30 p.m. In yesterday's league match played at Vatodara Stadium, Jamshedpur Football Club beat Northeast United Football Club by 3-2. For the winners, Sinminland Dongled, George Stewart and Jordan Murray secured 1 goal each at 59th and 85th minute. For Northeast United Football Clubs, Laldan Mavia, Ralt and Marcelindho netted 1 goal each at 66th and 68th minute of the match. Hyderabad is leading the league's table tally with 35 points, followed by Jamshedpur with 34 points in the second spot and ATK Mohan Bagan in the third spot with 31 points. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Campaigning for the first phase of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election in 38 assembly constituencies spread across 6 electoral districts ends at 4 p.m. Manipur reports 212 COVID recoveries, 37 new COVID cases and 1 death in past 24 hours. Positivity rate stands at 3.41%. India logs 11,499 COVID-19 cases, over 23,000 recoveries and 255 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.52%. And Ukraine President Zelensky says Ukraine still in control of Kyiv. Russia's attack plane derailed. 198 Ukrainian civilians, including 3 children, killed so far. Well, thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Oi, jayar porok tumar bag.
Pai golu bhalalu. Ei dore bisari bisari ona hoy bingo